couple minutes here to get in. All right. Let me make sure we're live here. Let's see here. All right. Let me see if we are live here. I believe we are live. Yep. All right, guys. Welcome here, T Storm Chasers. Back here. We are back on here live. We do have a brand new tornado warning here in southeastern South Dakota, which is what we've been keeping a very close eye on here for the last several minutes. We've been watching this very closely, and now we do have a tornado warning in effect here. This is right over Olivet, just north of Scotland, Tripp, Menno, Freeman areas. Radar indicated tornado here in effect for another 25 minutes here. Moving northeast at about 50 miles per hour. This thing is starting to pick up speed. Also some 1-inch hail associated with this. But this is fresh off the dot here. We have a brand new tornado warning. The counties involved here. This is for Hutchinson County, to include, again, Tripp, Olivet, and Kaler, South Dakota. There's population of almost about 1,500 in this warning box. Also a lot of lightning with this. Let me look at the rotation here. We got Tyler and Robert here with us to help us with coverage here this evening. But as you can, and they just issued, okay, that's good there. So they just issued a severe thunderstorm watch here, and that does include our area, the Sioux Falls area here. Let me go ahead and see here. See if we can pull that up here. But again, you're watching on the screen, tornado warning in effect here. This is west of Sioux Falls, moving towards the general direction of Sioux Falls. Let's see. And Tyler and Robert, if you guys ever feel free, if you guys got something, just don't hesitate to say it. As you guys here to help me with coverage tonight.
That severe thunderstorm watch, a couple of tornadoes are possible. Scattered hail up to ping pong size is possible, and scattered gust to 75.
Okay. Yep, we'll pull that up on the live here as soon as we can get it.
Yeah, so the atmosphere is very fine for today. Very high.
We'll pull that up on
5,000 kilojoules in the Sioux Falls area within the next couple hours. We have the first tornado that is just north and Tripp as Scotland, moving about northeast. It would be in the Canastota area probably within the next 20 minutes. So this is probably most likely not going to be the only storm that could produce rotation. So basically, make sure you are keeping your eyes to the sky at all times.
Very good. Yes, thank you. So, yep, we're just going to keep a very close eye on this situation. Again, radar indicated tornado, radar indicated rotation there, right over Olivet. Again, if you got any folks in that area, please be sure to let them know. Again, this is still quite a ways to the south and west of Sioux Falls, but this thing is starting to pick up speed, and this thing is moving in a northeasterly direction towards the Sioux Falls area. So, really need to be keeping a close eye on this, because if this thing starts to get its act together and start to even get worse, it will be impacting the Sioux Falls area before too long, within the next couple of hours. So, but as of right now, the main concern, I'd say Tripp at this point, the storm is past you, so I'd say Tripp is in the clear at this point. But if you're in Olivet at this point, Olivet and Menno, please be taking cover. Cannot stress that enough. Please be in your safe spot at this point. And tornado warning just southwest of Sioux Falls. And again, no confirmation yet. However, I actually should show this up on the stream here. We did have a report on this storm that is tornado warned. There was a report or there was reports and a picture of a little bit of a land spout. That was about
30-ish.
and there's the new severe thunderstorm watch box. There it is. Southeastern South Dakota is now in a severe thunderstorm watch. Mitchell, Platte, Wagner, Yankton, Sioux Falls, Pipestone, Madison, Brookings, Clear Lake, a little bit of northwest Iowa, Sibley, Lake Okoboji, and then in Minnesota you got Marshall, Slayton, Worthington, Pipestone areas, Fairmont, and points east, all in a severe thunderstorm watch now. And let me try to figure out, let me get some information on this watch here. Let me see this here.
Let's see, I got it right here. Our newest one.
Yeah, if you want to read off kind of that information, how long it goes until, and kind of the information on that.
Okay. Okay, here's for our area right here. Severe thunderstorm watch outline update. South Dakota counties include Bon Homme, Davison, Hanson, Lincoln, Minnehaha, Yankton, Brookings, Douglas, Hutchinson, McCook, Moody, Charles Mix, Gregory, Lake, Minor, and Turner. And this is going to be in effect until midnight tonight, Central Standard Time.
Okay, sounds good. So thank you for that information there. Also, there is a supercell that we've been watching down by the Bone Steel area that is about to cross into Nebraska. The thing is moving in a southeasterly direction, moving into Nebraska. It's kind of weird. You typically don't see a couple of supercells that are kind of close to each other. One of them's moving southeast, the other one's moving northeast, so it's kind of rare to see that. But in any event, not tornadic at this point, but we are keeping a very close eye on that because it has been showing some signs of rotation on that. But again, the main focal point here of this live here, we are keeping a very close eye on this supercell here with a tornado warning on it. And this is in effect here. Again, all of it, Menno areas, if you are in those areas, please be taking cover. If you have your basement, get in your basement. Otherwise, we're looking at just interior room on the lowest floor. Let's see here. And again, no confirmation. I should bring up that picture that we got in of that land spout that was in that area. Let me see if I can get that here. But again, this is in effect. It will be heading into the Freeman area eventually as well. This is in effect until 7:45, so we got 15 minutes on this to see what happens. I will say the velocity on this is not as strong as it was before. Maybe you guys can back me up on that, but it doesn't look as good as it did before when they first issued it. So that's good news there. Hopefully this thing starts to kill each other off, but again, looking here, let me see.
So it looks like that that same cell system that produced the tornado produced a secondary cell just northeast of it over the Bridgewater, Canastota, and Dalton area. It looks like it just passed the other side of the stationary front.
Yep.
So I'm going to keep an eye on this cell for the next couple scans and see what it does.
Yeah, sounds
but
good.
It is moving northeast towards the Montrose area.
Yeah, that one right over Canastota. That's the one he's talking about. That thing has started to wound up too. Yep, over the last several minutes, that thing has wound up, and we'll have to keep an eye on that one very closely in case that does something. But yeah, so as of right now, we do have the one tornado warning that is in South Dakota, in southeast South Dakota, and we've been keeping a very close eye on that here for the last several minutes, and it's just continued to grow in strength. And we unfortunately kind of saw that coming with what we were seeing on the radar picture, that that thing was eventually going to produce a tornado or go tornado warned. Unfortunately, that has happened, and just hopefully everybody in this area is taking cover at this point and taking shelter here. As you can see, Highway 44 is up here. Highway 81 it is south of Highway 44 and west of Highway 81, and just kind of right along that Highway 18 there, kind of right over all of it right now is what we're looking at. Now on the velocity, I'm not seeing anything really that. So that's good news. I'm not seeing a whole lot there on the velocity, but we're just going to continue to watch this for the next several minutes to see what this thing does. But again, this tornado warning will continue here, and we're going to continue to watch this for you guys and keep you updated. I do want to go ahead and try to pull up this image that we got. Let me see if I can pull that up here for you guys. Let's see here. Tyler, you got any updates at this point?
No, I'm just trying to.
All right.
We do have an update from the chat here. We have a severe thunderstorm watch has been expanded to areas including Kingsbury and Sanborn, South Dakota. So
Okay, yeah.
also includes Dickinson, Lyon, Osceola, Iowa, and Cottonwood, Jackson, Lincoln, Lyon, Murray, Nobles, Pipestone, Rock, Minnesota. So looks like Iowa and Minnesota, those portions are now included in the severe thunderstorm watch.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Thank you for that. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm trying to pull up the picture that we had got to us here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're trying to pull it up here on the stream, but in any event, a little bit earlier, we did have whether it was a little tiny funnel or little land spout funnel, whatever you want to call it. We did have that earlier. I'm trying to find the picture of it. And let me see if I can pop that up for the time being, though. Again, if you are down by the Olivet area, please be taking shelter. Again, tornado warning. And again, that's severe thunderstorm watch until midnight. Yeah, so I just gotta find that here.
It'd be in our weather group chat.
Yep. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up here in just a second here. Just bear with us here. Just kind of give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. Again, this was just a little bit ago. And let me see if I can pull it up now. Let's see here. A lot of tabs here. Trying to find it. There it is. All right. Let me pull this up here. All right, so that is the image. This is the storm that we're looking at here down by the Olivet area. Again, this is southwest of Sioux Falls, moving in the general direction of Sioux Falls, and did produce a little land spout there. Whether it touched the ground or not, we're not sure there, but just gives you a picture of kind of what we're looking at there. So that is the funnel that we're looking at, and we're not sure if that thing is still. I mean, you pretty much, if you're in this area, just assume that we do have this still going on. Assume it's on the ground. assume that we have a tornado on the ground, because you might as well just play it safe. Better to be safe than sorry here. So I would say just take cover and just be safe tonight. We got a lot of moving parts here. That is the latest there. We do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that we need to get to now. This is just a little bit north of the tornadic area. We do have a new hail core developed. This is southwest of Bridgewater. This is moving northeast at about 15 miles per hour, so it is moving very slow. 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds associated with that. And that is in effect now until 8:15 tonight. Again, that is just north of the tornado warned area, just east of Parkston. And going back to the velocity, not really seeing a whole lot on the velocity. That's good news there. And again, near Olivet, that's the area that we're looking at here. Again, if you were in this area, in the Olivet area, where we're kind of, the area we're kind of watching is just kind of right in here at this point. Anywhere in that area, that is what we're looking at for this tornadic thunderstorm. And we'll see what it does here over the next few minutes. Clouds are starting to, if you're outside today, it was extremely hot, extremely humid. Heat index was 100 degrees in the Sioux Falls area. And we actually, believe it or not, had a 82-degree dew point earlier today in the Madison, South Dakota area. Dew point of 82 earlier. So that just kind of tells you what we're working with here with the environment and the energy available here for these storms. It is rather incredible energy that we have tonight, unfortunately. And that's what sparked these thunderstorms to quickly fire up. And they did fire up quickly. And they are really starting to get its act together now. We do have the up here. I don't want to ignore the rest of the region. We have a lot of strong thunderstorms across our area. Just east of Watertown is another one here. Just north of Clear Lake, moving east at 30. This warning is for another 20 minutes or so. 60-mile-an-hour winds associated with that, some small hail. Also in western Minnesota near Montevideo area. 60-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball-sized hail there. Moving east at 30. Now, going back to this, again, the one down here near Bone Steel, severe thunderstorm warning still in effect, moving southeast at about 25 there. We'll keep an eye on that one. That's heading towards Spencer, Nebraska. But our main focus still at this point is this one here down by Olivet, as this tornado warning continues here for the next 7 minutes or so there. And
we have a new severe thunderstorm warning just popped up just north of the cell.
Yep, that's the one that
all of it there.
Yep, we just we just talked about that a little bit ago here. We'll run through it again here. Again, 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds associated with this, and it is moving northeast and moving towards the Bridgewater, Emory area. But again, here is your tornado warning that continues, and we're just going to continue to follow this. We're going to keep watching this very closely to see what it does here. And it still looks pretty strong still, but we're going to just keep monitoring it.
Chat. I just sent over the tornado.
Yep, and here's AJ now.
AJ.
So.
Yeah, look at these photos coming in.
So I do want to say, so AJ is with us as well tonight. We got our team here helping you guys out tonight. Yeah, go ahead. And he's sending this in. We have more photos here.
This was reported just momentarily ago southeast of Parkston. Is what we are looking at with this one.
Yep, that's the same storm. Yep, that's the same storm that's tornado warned.
Yeah, that's a really nice elephant's trunk there.
Yeah, 10-4.
Let's see here. Um, so let me look at the velocity again here. And it's not looking very impressive on the velocity. But doesn't mean that there's not something in here. There still could be a tornado.
Video.
And there is a video now, okay.
There is a video. All right.
Let me see what this is.
Ooh.
Alright, we are gonna pop
Oh.
Yeah, we are definitely going to pop this on the air here. And at this point, let's just say it's confirmed.
That tornado warning has expired.
Let's yeah, I don't know about that because we still have video coming in here. We're gonna pull this up on the air, but we do want to mention that please just assume that this thing is on the ground because it very well could be, because we do have video now, just now coming in. And let's see here. All right, let me pull up the video here.
Wow. Whoever took that, great job.
All right, let me see if I can find it here again. All right, we're gonna pop it up here. All right, so let me look here. There it is. All right, let me pop this up here. All right, so there is the tornado. And actually,
Two separate funnels. They're sisters.
Yeah.
oh wow,
Yeah, you got two separate ones.
my goodness, I did not know that. So there was actually a little bit earlier. This was earlier. There was twin tornadoes. This was near Kaler, near the Kaler, South Dakota area. Let's see where that's at. I believe that's a little bit west of all of it. But we did have twin tornadoes, as you can see there on the screen. As you can see there is one tornado there and another one there. So they're both kind of they're both separate but pretty close together. And there was sister tornadoes earlier. And again, it looks like they are going to allow this tornado warning to expire here in a couple minutes. So maybe things have started to diminish in this area. But we're going to hang tight here and see what happens.
Yep, I got a new scan coming through. I'm kind of watching the base velocity on that one that is just east of Parkston right there, that newer one, and it's starting to get its act together.
And it's kind of fitting too. You know, we just had the movie come out. You know, we had the Twisters movie that just came out, and you know, now we have actual Twisters in real life, twins. So kind of interesting. But yeah, so that continues here. We'll see what happens over the next couple minutes. We'll stick with you here. There is a bunch of chasers out in the field. Do want to mention that there are a bunch of chasers that are out. I do want to. Can we go over to the Brookings storm? I do want to look at this. It does look like this thing is getting its act together. There might be a hook forming, and we got a tornado vortex signature on this, just north of Brookings there.
All right.
Kind of in between Bruce and Volga there. There is a tornado vortex signature, and looks like it's kind of forming a hook. So we're going to keep a close eye on this, but this might be the next storm we're going to have to watch here very closely. Let me go ahead and take that tornado off now. Are you there? Let's see here. All right. There we go. All right, so there is back to the radar picture. This is up in the Brookings area here. And so we do have this tornado vortex signature that has popped up. And we're just going to keep an eye on this because this is kind of right over the Brookings area right now. Just about to enter Brookings. And it is showing signs of rotation. And actually, Robert, are you seeing what I'm seeing there? Right just a mile east of Volga.
Give me a second here.
If you want to pull up the velocity, I'm seeing a very tight couplet just about a mile east of Volga there.
All right, let's take a look here. Let's see.
And again, it's just west of Brookings, and it's heading into the Brookings area.
Okay, you're saying Volga?
Yep.
All right.
So if you go to the velocity,
yeah, I do see a TVS signature in that area. It looks like it is starting to form a line of storms, like it's starting to get its act together to be an MCS. So would not surprise me that we have embedded rotation in these line of storms that are forming right now. This looks like some really high winds in this area.
yeah.
Gotta pull up some data here.
And I honestly am very surprised that this thing is not severe. This thing is not warned. And I'm a little bit surprised by that. But yeah, we're going to continue to watch this very closely as this thing showing some signs of rotation now. And actually some pretty strong rotation at that. Would not shock me at all if the Brookings area, if they issue a tornado warning here. I want to see what they do here within the next few minutes with this because this thing has really got its act together. And also the one here, there's another one here just south of De Smet that we're going to continue to watch too. Looks like this one's starting to get its act together as well. So we're going to keep a close eye on that one. Also, there is a new severe thunderstorm warning that is for Spencer, Nebraska there. That is on that storm that was near Burke earlier and was showing some signs of rotation, and now it's moved off to the southeast there. So that one is right over Spencer, Nebraska there. That one, not a whole lot of rotation on that one, but 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds with that. Now, I gotta say, even the latest radar frame, this has tornado warning written all over it, in my opinion. This thing is really getting its act together here. This is just west of Brookings. And we got that well-defined hook feature on the radar there. You get that hook, that notch and hook feature there. It's kind of the area we're looking for there for a hook. And anytime you see that on the radar picture, not a good sign. And we're going to keep a very close eye on this. It would not shock me at all if this goes tornado warned here near the Brookings area. And yeah, again, you got that classic hook feature. So I would say at this point, it's not severe. But I would say if you're in the Brookings area, if you're in Bruce, Volga, White, Toronto, please be just get inside and seek shelter. This thing is a pretty strong thunderstorm, even though it's not severe currently. Now, again, everybody wondering about the Sioux Falls area. We do have storms that are expected to move into the Sioux Falls area within the next hour or two. With the storms by the Minnow area, that is what we're keeping a close eye on to see if Sioux Falls will get impacted by any of this. But so far, so good. So far, Sioux Falls has missed out on all the action today, so we'll see if that continues. But do you have something, Robert, there?
Yeah, I was looking at the radar here. I'm just double checking here.
I mean, that is quite the hook feature there over Brookings. I don't know if you got a chance to look at that.
Well, I'm just double checking the chat here. I'm trying to compare with the radar. It looks like they reissued the tornado warning near near the Meadow area.
And now we have that tornado vortex signature again, just in between Volga and Brookings there.
Let me double check that real quick.
Yep. So
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing's matching up. Okay. It was just a glitch in the software. So.
okay.
Uh.
Yep. So
Yeah. The
but do
one
you
near
see
Brookings
the
is
one near
really gonna
Brookings? Yeah, this one is really catching my eye at this point. Yeah, this is really starting to get its act together. We are seeing a velocity couplet there with the brighter greens, brighter reds going towards and away from the radar there. And also we do have that hook feature, that classic hook feature on the radar that you always see when there's tornadic weather. So that we're just going to keep a very close eye on this. I think we should continue to stick with this for a little bit, and I'm going to wait to jump off here because again, this is really we really got to watch this because this is heading into the Brookings area right now. So we're just going to continue to watch it. Again, we have other storms ongoing. We got the one down near Spencer, Nebraska there. We have another one near over the Salem area, another one down by Menno, and then we have another one just south of DeSmet. But I think at this point, the one, I'd say the strongest one, the one that we're keeping an eye on here the most is this one over Brookings. I think that one has the and screen just went black.
Yeah.
And again, there's a lot of chasers out in the field. We do have. Is that a new warning?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Me messing with
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah, nothing's been updated yet.
Also, I
let's
do want
see.
to, Robert, do you want to go down to the Carthage area? There's another storm that is catching my eye. If you want to go ahead and look at that one too, we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Carthage area. Yeah, I've been kind of watching that because that's actually really close where the two fronts meet, where the low is. And I've been
Yep.
kind of watching the velocity on that one right there.
Yep. So we'll keep an eye on that one for sure. There's also another one by Madison, just west of Madison, and then we got the other one down here that we're going to continue to watch near Bridgewater. And we're just going to keep watching it, see if anything comes out of that. Again, severe thunderstorm watch in effect here for another 4 hours or so for the Sioux Falls area, southeastern South Dakota, Gregory, Platte, Mitchell, Yankton, Sioux Falls, Lake Okoboji, Sibley, Pipestone, Brookings, Madison, Watertown, Marshall, Worthington, Fairmont areas. All you guys are now under a severe thunderstorm watch until midnight tonight. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it looks like we got a potentially busy night here in our weather center here tonight with all these storms going on. We're going to keep a very close eye on everything here for you. And again, we'll run through these warnings one more time here. As I do want to mention down in Iowa, where we were talking about earlier, there was a bunch of tornado warnings earlier. And, the Nebraska side of things is clear. Nebraska's clear. Iowa, in Des Moines area currently is there's a line of thunderstorms about to roar through the Des Moines area. So if you got any folks down there, be sure to let them know. But again, we'll run through these warnings one more time, and then we'll go ahead and jump off here. But Spencer, Nebraska, with the severe thunderstorm warning here in effect until 8:45 here, moving southeast at about 25 miles per hour, 60 mile an hour winds and 1 inch hail there, moving southeast towards Lynch. Now up to the north, I do want to mention they have canceled all warnings near the Bridgewater Freeman area. This cluster I think has really started to fizzle out. Definitely not as strong as it was before. It might recycle, but it looks like that one has really started to weaken out. And it looks like all of the severe thunderstorm warnings on the South Dakota side have been allowed to expire. We just got that one in Nebraska there, and then we got another one in western Minnesota there, in southeastern Minnesota, and then also down in Iowa. But I do want to mention, this is the newest area we're going to be keeping a very close eye on here. The Brookings area is, we're really going to have to monitor this. Because we're seeing multiple areas now of some pretty intense rotation. So just something to keep an eye on. Again, we will, at any point, we can jump back on the live here for you guys at any point if the weather continues to warrant here and if things start to pop up again. And if we get any more tornado warnings, if we get any confirmation of a tornado, those kinds of things, any really bad wind damage or big hail, or the storms that move into Sioux Falls area, any of that stuff, we will be jumping back on. So I do want to mention that. So that is going to do it here for the time being. Again, we'll be jumping back on if things do if conditions warrant there. But so again, if we get confirmation of a tornado or anything like that, but that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers for Robert and Tyler and AJ. This is Riley. Thank you guys for watching, and stay safe out there.